Hello everyone, my name is Martin and I am here with a EverQuest Project 1999 video. I am going to show you the final different steps of the Necromancer epic quest. I have been wanting to do a video on this for a while, and I finally today got the last piece that I was missing, so I thought that why not try and record it and see how that goes. So this is not a step-by-step through the entire Necromancer epic. I think the Wikipedia for Project 1999 has a really useful guide that will take you through step-by-step of all the sort of intro bits of the quest. There's a lot of running around, getting I think a flowing black robe from Nagina, stuff like that. Eventually you will want to either get the Manisi herb from Chardok or skip that like I did and go to Lake Rathtier, and you'd have to do the bone golem fight or cycle, and you can skip the Manisi herb by killing Kazan, which is like the quest giver, the guy that will eventually give you the epic quest. There's no faction hit or anything, and once he dies, the golem chain starts. You do that, you get you loot a quest piece, you get the symbol. I forget what it's called, but the symbol for that step in the quest, which you then hand into this little guy here, Drendico Metal Bones, and he then gives you his journal, right? And he wants you to go and get Slime Blood of Kasich Thul, a Cloak of the Spyrock Feathers, and the Eye of Inruk, and return them to him. And this is where I am at right now. So just quickly, we're in Tomorrow's Deep. Here, down this sort of cove, is where the barge from Oasis of Mara arrives. So you'll arrive right down here, just run around these rocks here, and find Drendico. Alright, so there he is. And let's just uninvis. And here we go. So I have here with me the Eye of Inruk, the Slime Blood of Kasich Thul, the Cloak of Spyrock Feathers, and Journal of Drendico. So this should yield the next item we need. Hooray! And we do, we get the Prepared Regent box. Sweet. Now we need to get to Lake Rathtier and hand this in to Kazan. Alright, so we are here in Wrath Mountains. Oh, sorry, I mean Lake Rathtier, and we're gonna go and find Kazan and do our turn-in. Now, just a quick run through of what the Necromancer epic quest is like. It's basically, it boils down to two bottlenecks, I'd say, which is getting the slime blood off one of the golems in Plane of Fear. At this point in the timeline, I mean, it used to be you could only get it off Kasich Thul, which I would only imagine is even worse, like a lot worse, but it's rare enough as it is. And the other bottleneck is getting the Black Silk Cape off the Keeper of Souls in Plane of Sky. That's the 4th island boss, and that is a no drop, and I've seen it debated whether or not it is multi-questable, but I wouldn't want to risk anything. Basically, you need that to fashion together a Cloak of the Spyrock Feathers. That's one of the Plane of Sky Necromancer quest items. So you get the Black Silk Cape and then 2 tradable items that drop off basically like trash mobs in Plane of Sky. Spyrock Feathers and a silver disc. So once you get those, you get the Cloak of Spyrock Feathers, and I mean, Eye of Inruk used to be a hard to get item, but after the loot was moved to the mini bosses in Plane of Hate, I see them sell all the time for like 4,000 plat, 5,000 plat, so that's all not too bad. So yeah, the Black Silk Cape and the Blood of Khazak Thul Slime Blood, those are basically the two troublesome things. The rest of the epic is fairly manageable, if not easy. Alright, so here he is, the big kahuna, Kazan. And we basically need to hand him our prepared region box, and he will give us back the Tome of Instruction, which we got there. Great. At every step here, I'm slightly worried that something's going to go wrong and I messed up something, but this, to my knowledge, there is no faction involved, faction work involved with the Necromancer epic quest, so we shouldn't be able to mess things up. Alright, so now what we need to do is get to Plane of Sky. Alright, we are here in the Plane of Sky. Now this zone is a little bit tricky. Whenever you port in, you lose all buffs. Levitate doesn't work here. And you need keys to get around. There are, what, is it 8 islands? I forget. I think it's 8 islands, 7 or 8 islands. And for each of them, you need the key. You can buy the key for the second island, I think, off of this guy here, the key master. But the rest you need to loot. And the problem with them is they are no rent, which means that if you log out with them on you, they will be gone when you log back in. So you need to corpse the keys. What this means is you need to have a corpse. You need to die with the keys in your inventory, like where I have my J-boots. And then you need to loot everything on the corpse except for the keys, and then you get to leave them, and they will remain with your corpse until it decays, which is like a 1 week. So, and I have corpsed keys, so I'm going to go ahead and loot them here. They're in my mage backpack. I'm gonna do like this, so I'm gonna want the invis off the cuss. Alright, so now that we have our keys, this is the key for Island 2, I believe, and this is for Island 3, which is where we're going. This is for Island 4, but yeah, we're not going there. So what we need to do now is, I'm just going to go ahead and pet track to see if the quest guy is up, if for some reason someone else has spawned him. So I'm sure everyone knows this, but you can summon a pet and then give the command pet attack and then the name of the mob, and if that mob is in the zone, the pet will say attacking so and so. So, geez, I forget what's the name here. Shoot, I'm gonna have to look up the name, aren't I? Necromancer Epic Quest, GKZZALLK. GZZALLK. Alright, so nothing happened. My pet didn't give a response, so that means that the quest guy is not up. So let's unsummon the pet. Pet dies. Now we need the Thunder Spirit Princess. She's the boss of this island. Basically what happens, every island has a boss. I'm not Plane of Sky expert, by the way, so do not, like, if I mess something up, feel free to leave a comment. But the way I understand it is every island has a boss. Once that boss dies, this little halfling dude called Siren the Lunatic will spawn. You need to give a piece you loot off trash mobs to Siren, and he'll give you the key for the next island. Now what this means is that once Thunder Spirit Princess is not, if she's not up, no one can really advance to the next island. I mean, that's not entirely true because you can buy the key off the keymaster, but it would be annoying. So, and the thing I'm about to do here, the sort of quest line for the Necromancer Epic Quest, from what I understand, is she will despawn once I give her the thing I need to give her. So, just a note that I think it's frowned upon to do this if a guild is about to raid Plane of Sky. It would be kind of annoying. But what we need to do here is we need to give 10 gold pieces to the Thunder Spirit Princess. Let me just uninvis. And that should spawn this guy, Gazelk, whatever, however you pronounce it. So let's say here, oops, just wanted to target her. Just gonna do the dialogue thing. Oops, not plat, gold. So let's hail her. Let's try and give her 10 gold. She should despawn then. She did. Alright, so now we need to get to Island. We need to get up to Island 3. That involves going to Island 2. And the thing to note is that Island 2 is costs. Everything there kills on site, so we need, but it doesn't see invis. So we need to be invis here, and let's use our key of the misplaced. Alright. So now we're on Island 2, and look, all these nasty Azaracs. They will just splat me hard if I were to appear. So let's find the teleportation pad. Something tells me I ran the wrong way around, but yeah, whatever. I also forgot to click my J-boots, and I don't have the nerve to do it here. Even though, you know, you have the costs, you have instant invis. Alright, Key of Misfortune. That should take us up to Island 3, which it does. And there he is, Mr. Gaklaklaklak, however you pronounce it. Now, Island 3 is non-cost, or so I'm led to believe. Yeah. Alright, so here it is, right? So we hand this guy our Tome of Instruction, and that should basically kill him, I think, and give us him in a box. So let's see what happens when we hail him. Would you care for some tea? I would love some tea, but what I would love even more is for you to go into this box here. Yeah, he despawned. He screams as he touches the book. His body shimmers as he shrinks smaller and smaller until it's no larger than an insect. Cool. Gixelk in a box. And that means we are now ready to get our epic. So it's time to head back to the Lake Wrath tier. Alright, so finally we are at it. Back in Lake Wrath tier. Running towards Kaysen. I have to say, it feels pretty unbelievable. I'm trying not to be to embellish too much on this because I don't know. I just want to show you guys the workings of these final steps. But I am speaking this as it is happening, and I think there was for the longest time I didn't think that. Yeah, I didn't think I'd get to the Necromancer epic. So I really want to thank my guild, Europa. So people have been really, really nice, are really, really nice, and have helped me get to this point. And also my friend Sith, who played a key part in me actually being able to loot the Black Silk Cape. So that was, thanks, pal. So enough of that. Here we are. Kaysen. Oh, there's his buddy Emkel. Just these two nice guys out here in their red robes, secluded, away from the world. Who knows what happens? But enough of that. Alright, so here's me handing in the final piece of the Necromancer epic quest. The Gazilk in a box. And there we go. Would you believe it? What a thing to behold. Yep, that is the Necromancer epic. Let's try and equip it. this. Hee hee. Well, aesthetically, it's not the most beautiful epic quest, but I have grown to pine for it, and now that it's finally here, I am very thrilled. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll try and make some more videos if people feel like watching me do stuff, just hanging out, doing random Necromancer camps maybe. And yeah, so bye-bye.